There was a school board meeting in Cherokee County, Georgia, where a mother stood up. She was irate because of the materials that were being handed out to students in this school. And so she decided, she said, look, you all think it's fine for the kids to be reading this obscene material. Let me just read you some of this material. And the school board ruled her out of order for reading material that should not be heard by anyone in the audience.
If one person in the committee thinks that it should stay, it does. Like the one child that's on the appeals committee who said the book Homegoing must stay because it's on their AP required reading list. Here's an excerpt, and I'm going to really try to be careful so I don't get kicked out. Excited now, he pushed into her. As she squeezed her eyes as tightly as she could, her tongue circled her lips. He pushed harder, his breath heavy and labored. She scratched his back, and he cried out. She bit his ear and pulled his hair. There's a lot more to it. It's 50 Shades of Grey and CCSD. Step 9, then they give the verdict and pull all those copies that we bought back on the shelves of more schools.
Excuse me.
Yes, you are right.
Excuse me.
Yes.
We have children at home.
I
It's
understand.
live streaming, and it's really not appropriate.
Don't you
for to
find
read
the
that.
irony in that? You're exactly saying exactly what I'm telling you.
Ms.
You're
Cromer.
giving it to our children. I would
Okay,
never
Ms.
give
Cromer,
this to
all
my
right.
children.
The speaker is out of order.
There are children watching. You can't read that stuff. Yeah, that's the point, guys. I'm reading the material that you are requiring our students to read, and then I'm reading it back to you, and you're saying, don't read it back to me. The students might be listening. I love the absolute obliviousness from this school board. And the mother, she can't contain herself anymore. She says, do you hear yourselves? Do you hear yourselves? If material is too obscene to be read at a meeting of the school board, which is 99% or more for adults, then the material is too obscene to be read to the kids, to the children. And the school board members don't seem to process this because the school board members aren't really making the curriculum, right? The curriculum is being created by radicals and it is being pushed into the schools by activists. And then the school board and the administrators and often even the teachers really don't know anything about it. They don't know how to fight back. I bet those school board members are just as shocked as anyone to hear that kind of material is in the schools. That's how effective the left has been at taking over our education system. That's how backwards everything has gotten. There is no neutrality here, okay? There is no fairness. We talk about, we see it in Ukraine right now, banning all the opposition parties. That's not fair. That's not liberalism. That's not democracy. There's no neutrality there. You see in a lot of other worse regimes around the world banning their opposition parties. I think the breaking news just came through that Vladimir Putin just sentenced the main opposition leader in Russia, who's not even all that popular, sentenced him to another 9 years in prison. But it's not just in those really bad, faraway places that you see that. You see that in America too. You see child pornographers getting off the hook, and you see January 6th people going to prison for 20 years. You see BLM people throwing Molotov cocktails at federal buildings, and they get a little slap on the wrist, if that. Usually they just get released without any question. And then you see conservatives being punished. You see the Clintons, the Bidens making a boatload of money through corruption, not just in America, but overseas as well, taking money and bribes from some of the worst people in the world. And then Donald Trump, without any crime that I can actually see the left point to, they go in, they bring in the Southern District of New York, they try to get this guy, they try to prevent. There's not any perfect neutrality here, okay? We are living in a real political regime that really does have limits, and the limits are moving very, very far to the left. And if you are outside of those limits, the ruling class is going to come for you. Right now, go to Priceline.com. Since 1998, Priceline has been the best way for travelers to book the trip they want at the price they can afford. Priceline saves consumers more than $1 billion every year so that their customers never have to miss the moments that matter. With Priceline, you can save up to 60% on your favorite hotels, and you can also get exclusive deals on rental cars and flights. When you save more, you can do more. Get more wow, this view is incredible. More, another round of room service, please. More, booyah, I'm extending my vacation. Sorry, boss. Sorry, Ben. There are few things that feel as good as knowing that you saved money. With the discounts Priceline offers, you get that feeling a lot because when you save more, you can enjoy more and do more. At Priceline, every trip is a big deal. Priceline knows that every trip is a big deal, so when you're ready to book your next one, check out Priceline.com for the easiest way to get more wow, more booyah, just to name a few out of it. Did you like that clip? I hope you did. I'm glad you did. Ring the bell, subscribe, get the notifications, go to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, wherever you get your audio podcasts. Subscribe to The Michael Knowles Show, if you would be so kind. And you can head on over right now to dailywire.com. Go check out Fauci Unmasked. This is my 3-part docuseries on Fauci. Really never seen before, unprecedented stuff in this series. It's doing really, really well, so we appreciate everyone who's watched it. Go check that out today at dailywire.com. We'll see you next time.